welcome to a new fashion video here on my channel. Today's going to be a bit of a bumper spring fashion video because it's my what's new in my wardrobe for March, and I'm looking at the clothes in front of me and there are so many florals, so many pastels. It is making my heart very happy indeed. There's a lot to get through, as you might imagine, so I'm going to get straight stuck in there. Before I do, just to say everything as always will be linked in the description box down below, so you can just open that up for more information, and I would love it if you subscribe. If you haven't already, there will be so many spring styling videos coming your way very soon, and I'm so excited to share vlogs and things where I'm wearing all of these pieces. So if you'd like to see them styled up and see them worn, then definitely subscribe so you don't miss any of my vlogs and things like that. Okay, so let's get started with what I'm wearing right now. So this is a beautiful wardrobe classic, something that every girl should have in her wardrobe for spring, and it's a classic white dress. This is the kind of thing which is just so easy to pull out of your wardrobe, whether it's for work or for social occasions. It is so timeless. I'll be styling mine today with a pair of over-knee boots while the temperatures are still a little bit chilly. Some really delicate jewellery. I have got my Missima chain necklace, gold earrings, and this bracelet from the Missima Twisted collection. Ring-wise, I have got a couple of really beautiful rings from Astrid and Miu. Their rings are absolutely gorgeous because they are adjustable, so you don't need to find your exact right size. You can just expand them or push them in to make them a perfect fit for you. I have to get started with this pair of shoes from Dune. I spotted these at their press day for London Fashion Week, and of course they look so much like a pair of Chanel shoes with the contrast white toe and the tweed material. Oh my goodness, these make your outfit look instantly so expensive. They really do look like Chanel, and they're just a gorgeous, once again, a timeless design. I always find Dune shoes to be such good quality as well. They are really going for it when it comes to the designer dupes at the moment. This pair also very much reminds me of a pair of shoes from Bottega Veneta, which personally I would just never spend that amount of money on a pair of shoes, but I'm very happy to get the look for less. We have got a trip to the Maldives coming up very soon, so these will be coming along with me. Not that you would normally wear heels in the Maldives, but sometimes it's nice to get a little bit more dressed up for dinner, and these will give my outfit a bit of a designer touch. And once again, with the contrast toe detail, I wore these, you might have seen in my last vlog throughout Fashion Week. I feel that they are very flattering. A pointed toe is always really lovely and flattering, but when they are a nude neutral color like this, it just makes your legs look so long. So these have been some real favorites from Dune, and I'll definitely be keeping an eye on their spring collection. One of my all-time favorite retailers, as you guys know, is Topshop, and while I always have their accessories on my radar, it's normally the clothes that I am most drawn to. However, at the moment, their shoe selection is incredible, so I'm just going to whiz through a few more pairs of shoes and then I'll show you what potentially might be a bit of a surprise purchase for me from Topshop. So let's get started with these. I don't believe I've shown you these on my channel before, but I've been getting so much wear out of them. They tick the neutral box, they tick the mule box, they slip on, so they're very easy to wear, and I just find they go with so many things, whether it's a pair of jeans, a dress. I've been wearing them with knitted dresses. They are leather and they do feel incredibly good quality, and with this square toe gives them a bit of a 90s vibe, which again I absolutely love and is very on trend for spring. I also could not resist this pair of shoes from Topshop. They are a pair of pink mules but with a little strap, so I'm not sure if they count as mules, but cute little sandals. They have got this frill detail in a contrast suede, leather toe, leather sole to the shoe, and then just a tiny little heel. These were £36, so a lovely affordable way of getting a spring bright fresh pastel accessory into your wardrobe. And then a slightly different colour choice. These are the colour of the season, that pistachio sagey green. I am surprisingly finding very wearable. These are again slip-on mules. You can tell my favourite style of shoe. Pointed toes, they tick so many boxes. They've got a metal detail down at the toe here, and once again a tiny little heel, just enough to give you a little height boost but still be very comfortable to wear all day. And I will most definitely be styling these with jeans. I know, shock horror, I'm not really a jeans person, but let me show you my next item. It is a pair of straight leg jeans from Topshop, and if you are a regular here on my channel, you'll know that I'm not really a jeans wearer. I don't find them comfortable usually. I just don't don't feel that they go hugely well with my personal style. But since I styled a pair of white denim, I will pop a video clip on the screen here. I styled a pair of white denim trousers from Topshop. In fact, this is a whole Topshop look. This was one of my London Fashion Week outfits, complete with the editor coat, the mules that I just showed you, and a leopard print top. I found that I felt so cool in those jeans that I wanted to try a more classic jeans style. I got these in a size above what I would usually go for, so they are a lot more comfortable. They fit really snugly around my bum, around my hips, and yet they don't feel too oversized on my thighs. So I would say if you're thinking about sizing when it comes to Topshop jeans, I'd recommend sizing up. These are the straight leg style, and then because of the straight leg cut at the bottom and this slightly frayed detail, I think they look so lovely to highlight some really statement spring shoes like the ones I just showed you. In my Topshop order, I also added a couple of wardrobe basics. These are bodies, so they go into like a kind of leotard style. These are fantastic for layering if you're wearing something a little bit sheer, or if you're wearing a jumper and perhaps you just want something on the skin as an extra layer of warmth, or if you want to just have something quite tight fitting to wear with your jeans, then I thought these would be really, really handy. They look like really cute little vest tops, but I thought that I could imagine lots of different ways of wearing them. So I got it in cream with the frill, and then the pink with this kind of gathered detail at the top. I thought that would be really effective. I must apologise about the lighting, by the way. I'm filming this at 8 o'clock in the morning before a day of meetings, and the sun is super low, so it's casting the weirdest shadows on my face. Very annoying because the light in this room is perfect. The sun just happens to be hitting me in all the weirdest places. So another high street piece next, and a lot of you will have spotted this on my Instagram. It is this beautiful dress, which you'll have to excuse me for not doing up the buttons. That is my one complaint about this, is that the buttons are very, very time consuming. Of course, this is a major Zimmermann dupe, and I did actually originally buy the Zimmermann version, but it just was far too much money for me to warrant keeping it, and I'm so glad I did return it because this high street option is absolutely gorgeous. So it is a cream lace dress. You've got this shirred detail around the sleeves, and then it flares out into this really lovely feminine skater style skirt down at the bottom. Next, unsurprisingly, I have a whole load of new in pieces from Reiss. You guys are going to be seeing me wearing these so much in upcoming videos, so I'm going to really quickly whiz through them. So first of all, this beautiful blouse, which is quite sheer, so once again one of the Topshop bodies that I just showed you will be great under this. I love the nude tone of this, and then as you can see, you've got like a lace applique detail with cutouts on the front, styled with light coloured denim with midi skirts. This will look absolutely gorgeous. Something that you could pair that top with is this skirt. Reiss always have the most beautiful skirts, very classic in silhouette. This is pretty much a pencil skirt, but with a little bit of fluting detail down at the bottom, which is of course going to make it a lot easier to walk in, but also adds a little bit of a feminine touch to the silhouette. I've always been a huge fan of suede skirts. This one is just the most beautiful pink shade. I love the big pocket detail at the front here. At the moment I'll be styling this with high neck jumpers like roll necks and things like that, but as you move more into spring I'll definitely be styling it with the sheer blouses like this one here. And also, when it really starts to warm up, I have got a kind of similar version in sleeveless. This has got the contrast white detail on the collar and going down the middle here. This is most definitely one that you'll either want to wear a really beautiful lacy bra with, or perhaps a body type item underneath. So those Topshop bodies are really going to be getting a lot of wear with my spring collection. And next we have 4 floral dresses. I probably won't keep them all, even though I do wear floral dresses so much throughout spring, so I'd love to know which one or which ones are your favorites. I think this is a really strong contender for me. It's beautiful lightweight fabric. It's got the lace detail at the front here. You've got a tie around the waist, and then down at the bottom you've got lace detail around the hem of the skirt as well. It's a really beautiful lightweight fabric, great for going on a holiday. You've got this ruffle detail around the sleeves as well, which just adds to the beautiful femininity of that dress. This one is a slightly deeper, almost like a beige colour, a little bit vintage looking, a little bit kind of Victorian inspired, I would say. You've still got a really beautiful v-neck and very delicate ruffles over the sleeves. Once again, a belt to cinch you in at the waist, and really beautiful frill around these skirts, another lovely feminine design. And then this one almost has a little bit of a drop waist. I had something, or have something similar from Reiss last year, and I got so much wear out of it, so this is kind of their this year version. You've got elasticated detail around the sleeves, and then it is shorter in length, so again, great for wearing with over-knee boots or sandals as it gets a little warmer. And then the fourth is actually a blouse. I thought I had 4 dresses here, but this is definitely a blouse. I would pair this with the white skirt that I showed you earlier. Again, a little bit sheer, so those Topshop bodices coming in handy again. And it is that kind of Victorian style, almost faded beige with this beautiful floral pattern. You've got some, not sure if you can really see, but you've got some gold flecks in there as well, which just give it a really lovely element of something a little bit special. And then the final piece from Reiss is this coat. It is the most gorgeous, it feels like a silk dupion material. It's got this really beautiful texture to it. It can be quite hard to find that perfect coat in spring. You want to have yourself all nicely covered, but you don't want to have really thick, heavy materials. So this, for me, is the best of both, silhouette-wise as well. It's very classic, almost like a relaxed trench style coat. You've got this detail on the sleeves, which gives it almost like a turn-up effect when actually it's not. And then you've got a waterfall detail for the collar at the front, which is a collar style that I always absolutely love. Robe style closure, which again is my favorite, and the color, it is almost like a silvery beigey lilac. Goes with so many things in my wardrobe. Another of my favorite retailers is Ted Baker, of course, and they have just launched their full, or not quite full, but their early spring collection. This skirt is one of my favorite pieces that I'm wearing so much at the moment. It is, of course, a high-waisted midi skirt, my absolute favorite silhouette. This one, unlike many of their designs in the past, which have got the zip closure, has actually got an elasticated waistband, which makes it so comfortable. I've been wearing this for Sunday roasts and days when I just want to be comfortable but also very, very chic. I've been wearing this with roll necks. How did I wear this during Fashion Week? I'll pop a video clip on the screen here. Can't actually remember what top I was wearing, probably a roll neck. And then I also styled it with a new cape and the Dune shoes that I showed you earlier. And also my Bottega dupe handbag. But this is something which is very, very true to my style, that when I saw it online I just knew would be a real spring wardrobe favourite. And then I've not styled this yet, but I am really keen to find a few different ways of wearing this. This is a kind of cropped jacket from Ted Baker, really lovely thick, almost woolen material. You've got the lovely lining in there as well. I've not got many cropped jackets in my wardrobe, but I think for spring they are so, so practical, so I'd love to know if you guys have any tips on styling this length of jacket. Kind of using this blouse to shield the sunshine that is now streaming into the room, but I also have a few beautiful new pieces from French Connection. This blouse being one of them. It is a beautiful lace blouse, perfect for just adding a really lovely feminine touch to an outfit. If you're wearing a pair of even leggings or plain jeans, adding a lace blouse is an instant way of getting a touch of spring into your wardrobe. I have a picture or maybe a video clip here of me styling them with the leggings that I also got from French Connection, which are, I have to admit, almost becoming my favourites over the Reiss Tyne trousers. I just love the colour of them. I'll pop a few pictures of these trousers on the screen here. I would highly, highly recommend picking them up. They're so comfortable and there are so many different ways of styling them. Trust me, they'll be the trousers that you reach for so often in your wardrobe. Mine are actually in the wash at the moment, so apologies I can't show them here. One of my very kind followers actually sent me a link to some Joseph trousers on Selfridges, knowing how much I love the Tyne ones and that I was looking for them in like a creamy brown colour. And even though they were £195, I did order a pair. However, when they arrived, they were just so similar to the French Connection trousers that I couldn't justify it. I ended up sending them back, so even more reason to invest in the French Connection ones. And darlings, before I finish, I know so many of you will want to hear about this bag, having seen it in my Fashion Week content. This sadly is just on loan. It is a loan from Net-a-Porter as I work with them as part of their net set, so sadly this is not mine to keep, but I did want to share this with you because I have been loving using this bag so much lately. It has become my go-to everyday handbag, surprisingly spacious. It does of course fit my phone, my vlogging camera. I've got my AirPods, my Arborian BB crayon, which has just been my go-to makeup item recently. It's basically a concealer. You can use it as a contour, as an eyeshadow base, you name it, it does it. Highly recommend these. And they still have the offer on, by the way, where if you spend £20 on Space NK on Emborian products, you'll get a free BB Shot sheet mask. So I'll leave this link down below as well. Always have one of those in my handbag. But I did just want to give this bag a shout out, even though she's not mine to keep, because I have been absolutely loving accessorising my outfits with this lately. So darlings, that's what's new in my wardrobe for March. I really hope you enjoyed looking through these pieces with me. Once again, I apologise about the awful lighting. There was nothing I can do about it, sadly. But I hope you have a fabulous rest of your week, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.